Alright, so this video is simply about infinite regress of causes versus the necessary being. Now, if you're new to this concept of philosophy, then first of all, this whole video is going to be in English, or maybe in English if I feel like so. So, what is exactly infinite regress of causes? So, let me start with this, that if you're thinking about infinite regress of causes, then there's sort of hierarchical way to think about it and a horizontal way to think about it, a vertical way and a horizontal way. Now, if I start off with saying that where did, for example, a come from, then we have an answer, it came from B. Then where did B came from? Then we have an answer that B came from C. Now you can go on with this like for infinity, where it B came from C, D, E, and F, and so on to infinity. But that is not the solution, right? We know that the universe had a starting, or maybe it did not, but still, if the more plausible reason is that it did have a starting, so it may have been finite. So now this is where coherentism comes, but we are going to talk about that even later. But if we are talking about the regress of causes, is that there must have been a finite cause that started everything, and that has no predecessor, that has no precursor. We are talking about simply just starting off with one thing where you stop. Now imagine that I am holding something, anything. If I am holding suppose a glass of water. Now, why is that glass of water in my hand? Well, the answer is because my hand is giving support to the glass, right? And then if you ask, okay, then why is your hand there? Then I would say because my body is giving the support to my hand. And why is the body there? Because this chair is giving support to this body. Now, why is the chair here? Because of Earth. Why is the Earth there? Because of the Sun. Why is the Sun? Because of space-time density and so many other factors. Then it comes to the universe. Why is the universe here? So there must be something that is holding the universe together, and that's where this necessary being comes. So if there is a God, he is not like what we think, of course. And if there is no God, then the universe is itself God. Now, this is something very non intuitive to think about, but yeah, as religion grows, logic diminishes. And putting logic and religion together, now, what does actually religion mean? Religion, it comes from the Greek word re and religion. Re means putting back together, like revision. We do revision, right? So the re is that religion. Again, doing legion. Legion means basically putting back together, right? Mixing back. So it turns out that it means that religion, we are again trying to connect. So that's religion. Now, if you put logic in religion, then that is exactly the point where this video ends. Okay, I'm not going to put logic in any kind of religion because it can be very dangerous. But before that, thinking about it, the existence of necessary being, is it really necessary? Why there has to be someone who made the universe? Why is it not more logical to think that the universe itself started as its beginning? It had no creator. Why are we going back to infinite time? Why do we want someone to start the universe? Why can the universe not start itself? This is the question where I stuck. yeah, that's basically all.